Mushrooms are a fascinating group of organisms. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But not all mushrooms are safe to eat. In fact, some are deadly poisonous. Today, we'll be discussing 10 types of poisonous mushrooms you should never eat. Before we dive into the types of poisonous mushrooms, let's first talk about how to identify them. One important rule to remember is that if you're not sure what kind of mushroom it is, don't eat it. Always err on the side of caution. When identifying a mushroom, look for things like the cap, the gills, and the stem. The color, texture, and smell can also be important clues. Now, let's get to the types of poisonous mushrooms. First up is the death cap mushroom. Death cap mushrooms, Amanita phalloides, are highly poisonous. They contain deadly toxins that can cause severe liver and kidney damage, leading to organ failure and death. The mushroom is found in various parts of the world. It is responsible for the majority of mushroom poisoning fatalities worldwide. There is no known antidote for its toxins. The mushroom's appearance is similar to many edible species, making it difficult to identify for those who are not experts. It is essential to exercise caution and only consume mushrooms that have been properly identified by a knowledgeable expert. Number 2. Destroying angel mushrooms. The destroying angel and death cap mushrooms cause the most deaths from mushroom poisoning. The toxin responsible is amatoxin, which damages the liver and kidney tissues by inhibiting RNA polymerase II and III. Symptoms may not appear for up to 24 hours, making it difficult to treat. Even half a mushroom cap can be fatal if not treated quickly. Symptoms include vomiting, cramps, delirium, convulsions, and diarrhea. Treatment for amatoxin poisoning includes fluid and electrolyte replacement, oral activated charcoal and lactulose, for penicillin, combined hemodialysis and hemoperfusion in 2 8-hour sessions, and a special diet. Intensive combined treatment is effective in relieving patients with moderate and severe amanitin poisoning. Number 3. Fool's funnel mushrooms. It contains muscarine toxin. Symptoms are similar to nerve agent exposure. Symptoms appear within 15 to 30 minutes of ingestion. Symptoms include increased salivation, sweating, and tear production. Large doses may cause abdominal pain, severe nausea, diarrhea, blurred vision, and labored breathing. Intoxication generally subsides within 2 hours. Death is rare, but can result from respiratory failure in severe cases. Atropine is the specific antidote. Number 4. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. Allutin S and allutin M are poisonous chemical compounds found in jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms have antibacterial and antifungal effects, but they cause human toxicity when the mushrooms are eaten raw or cooked. Muscarine may also contribute to toxicity, but further studies are needed to confirm its presence in allutins. Allutin has cytotoxic effects that make it potentially useful in treating certain cancers, but it is too poisonous to use directly. Allutin S reacts with DNA inside human cells, causing damage that blocks transcription. The repair system nucleotide excision repair can relieve this block, but damage in non-transcribed DNA areas remains unrepaired. The company MGI Pharma developed an allutin derivative called irofulven for cancer treatment, but its use is still experimental. Number 5. Fly Agaric Mushrooms. Fly Agaric Mushrooms contains active agents including muscimol and ibotenic acid, which can cause psychoactive and neurotoxic effects. The amount and ratio of these chemicals can vary greatly depending on region and season. Fatal poisoning from ingesting a muscaria is rare with modern medical treatment. Cooking and discarding the water can partly detoxify the mushroom, while drying can increase potency. Some sources suggest that once detoxified, the mushroom may be edible according to Sami custom. Number 6. Panther Cap Mushrooms. Panther Cap Mushrooms contain psychoactive compounds ibotenic acid and muscimol, causing hallucinations, synesthesia, euphoria, dysphoria, and retrograde amnesia. Effects of muscimol and ibotenic acid are similar to a high dose of Ambien, not a classical psychedelic like psilocybin. Panther Cap Mushrooms is toxic and can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and hyperhidrosis if consumed fresh, leading to severe dehydration. Panther Cap Mushrooms is less frequently used as an entheogen compared to Amanita muscaria due to being less recognizable and more potent. Number 7. Dapperling Mushrooms. Leucocaprinus birnbaumii, aka dapperling mushrooms, is a toxic mushroom. If eaten, it can cause stomach upset. Its toxic mechanism is a gastrointestinal irritant. North Carolina State University classifies the species as having medium severity poison characteristics. These mushrooms should not be eaten. Number 8. Autumn skullcap mushrooms. Autumn skullcap mushrooms contains amatoxins, which are responsible for over 90% of fatal mushroom poisonings in humans. Amatoxins inhibit RNA polymerase II and cause severe liver dysfunction and kidney failure. Initial symptoms include severe abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. Autumn skullcap mushrooms produces alpha-amanitin and gamma-amanitin while growing in culture, and contains higher levels of amanitins than some Amanita phalloides specimens. The lethal dose of amatoxins is estimated to be 0.1 mg per kilogram body weight or lower. Galerina species have been known to be toxic for over a century and have caused several cases of human poisoning, including fatalities. Number 9. Conocybe phalaris mushrooms. The species is highly poisonous and produces alpha-amanitin, a cyclic peptide. Alpha-amanitin is toxic to the liver and has caused many deaths from poisoning by mushrooms in the genera Amanita and Lepiota. The species can be mistaken for psilocybe due to their similar-looking cap. Number 10. Amanita muscaria mushrooms. Amanita muscaria mushrooms, also known as Fly Agaric, are a type of poisonous mushroom found in many parts of the world, including North America, Europe, and Asia. These mushrooms have a distinctive appearance, with a bright red cap covered in white spots. They contain several toxic compounds, including ibotenic acid and muscimol, which can cause hallucinations, delirium, and other serious symptoms if ingested in large amounts. However, some people use Amanita muscaria mushrooms for their psychoactive properties, often by drying and preparing them in specific ways to reduce their toxicity and enhance their effects. Remember, when in doubt, don't eat it. These are just 10 of the many poisonous mushrooms that exist in the wild. Remember, always be cautious when foraging for wild mushrooms and never eat any mushroom unless you're absolutely sure it's safe to consume. If you suspect that you or someone else has ingested a poisonous mushroom, seek medical attention immediately. Thank you for watching this video about poisonous mushrooms. We hope that it has helped you understand the dangers of toxic mushrooms and how to prevent mushroom poisoning.